Samsung just dropped a bombshell, and this time it's not about the design of the camera, it's about power. The Galaxy S26 Ultra might officially destroy everything we thought we knew about smartphone performance. According to a tipster Jukin, Samsung's new Exynos 2600 is 6 times faster than Apple's A19 Pro chip. Yeah, 6 times. This isn't just an upgrade, it's a complete comeback. Jukin revealed that Samsung is planning a 50-50 split for the Galaxy S26 lineup, half powered by the Exynos 2600 and the other half using Qualcomm's Snapdragon 8 Gen 5 Elite. The Exynos variant will reportedly cover Korea and Europe, while Snapdragon takes over in the US, Japan, and China. But here's where it gets crazy. According to another tipster, Ice Universe, Samsung is considering using the Exynos 2600 across the entire Galaxy S26 series. He literally said, "My God, is the change so big?" And honestly, he's right to be shocked because leaked performance reports from Korean media show that the Exynos 2600 is shaping up to be a monster. Its NPU neural processing unit is reportedly over 6 times stronger than Apple's N19 Pro. The CPU shows a 14% boost in multi-core performance and the GPU a staggering 75% jump in graphics power. To put that in perspective, when compared to Qualcomm's latest Snapdragon 8 Gen 5 Elite, the Exynos 2600 still delivers 30% stronger NPU performance and up to 29% better GPU gains. And here's the biggest twist. This marks the first time since 2022 that Samsung is using its own Exynos chip inside an Ultra flagship. Even the Galaxy S26 Ultra is expected to feature the Exynos 2600, a clear message that Samsung finally believes in its own silicon. Again, Samsung has also secured a deal to manufacture Qualcomm's Snapdragon 8 Gen 5 Elite chips using its own TuneGate all-round process, meaning both Exynos and Snapdragon versions of the S26 could literally be Samsung made from top to bottom. So yeah, this time Exynos isn't just back, it's taking over. The Galaxy S26 Ultra could become the most powerful and balanced Samsung flagship ever, and the chip war. Let's dive straight into the officially confirmed specs as shared by trusted insider Jason C., revealing everything we need to know about the Galaxy S26 series. Starting with the lineup, Galaxy S26 Pro with a 6.27 in display, Galaxy S26 Plus, and the S26 Edge, both featuring a 6.7 in screen. And finally, the showstopper Galaxy S26 Ultra, rocking a massive 6.9 in display. Now here's where things get serious. The Ultra model software. The S26 Ultra will launch with One UI 8.5 powered by Android 16. But that's not all. Samsung is reportedly integrating Perplexity AI, hinting at a deeper, smarter AI experience baked directly into the system. Hardware. Under the hood, the Ultra packs the latest Snapdragon 8 Elite Gen 5 processor, Qualcomm's most powerful chipset yet. Charging sees a major upgrade too, with Q2 wireless charging and 60-watt fast charging support. And according to the latest reports, we're looking at 5,400 mAh battery, slightly larger than before, giving you more endurance without compromise. Camera. For photography lovers, Samsung is keeping its iconic 200-megapixel main sensor, but this time paired with a /1.4 aperture, allowing even better low-light performance and sharper detail than ever. What's your thoughts on this? Let me know in comments section. A few days ago, some highly optimistic claims about a supposed Galaxy S26 leak appeared online, but these statements conflicted with several reliable leaks that have emerged over the past few months. A leaker at Chun 8888 who have shared information based on debug tests, essentially early tests for what is now nearing the final stage of the Galaxy S26 Ultra, reported new details as the device moves closer to mass production. Meanwhile, Ice Universe added comments about the widely discussed 60-watt fast charging based on these same test results. Another source at SpyGo, who claims access to internal documents and discussions with engineers, has suggested that Samsung's Exynos 2600 chipset could play an important role in camera performance improvements. According to a Chun, the Galaxy S26 Ultra's camera sensor configuration in the debug testing is as follows: 200 megapixel HP2 main sensor, 50 megapixel JN3 ultrawide, 12 megapixels 5K3 LD3X telephoto, 50 megapixel IMX 854 periscope 5X, 12-app IMX874 front camera. The main difference compared to the S25 Ultra is the switch from the older 10-megapixel 3x sensor with a 1/1.39 size to the newer 12-megapixel K3D sensor. The rest of the setup remains the same as the S25 Ultra. Ice Universe reaffirmed that he has consistently stated the device would support 60-watt charging, not 45-watt, and now the test data confirms this. According to him, the S26 Ultra has indeed made notable improvements in charging speed. Additionally, SPIGO claims the Exynos 2600 will deliver major upgrades in camera processing. The chip is said to support up to a 320-megapixel main sensor and offer enhanced HDR and RAW capture capabilities. Even if Samsung does not include a 320-megapixel sensor of the S26 Ultra, the improved image processing should still result in much better low-light performance, higher detail levels, and more accurate colors in final photos. What's your thoughts on this? Let me know in comments section. We're now going to run through the full specs, design, and expected pricing to help you decide which one is right for you, so hit subscribe now, and let's dive right into it. First up, the standard Galaxy S26. It's coming with a 6.2-inch dynamic AMOLED display with improvements in brightness and color accuracy. We get a 120Hz display with HDR10+ and a resolution of 1080x2340. The display will be protected by Gorilla Glass Victus 3. For selfies, it has a 12-megapixel punch-hole camera. On the rear, there's a triple camera setup consisting of a wide, ultra-wide, and telephoto, but the exact sensors are still unknown. It'll be powered by the Snapdragon 8 Elite Gen 2 chipset and comes with 12GB of RAM and up to 512GB of storage, UFS 4.0. The battery is a 4000 mAh unit with 25 dB fast charging and 15 dB wireless charging. It will also support 5G, Bluetooth 5.4, Wi-Fi 7, and ultra-wideband support. The phone will launch with One UI 8 based on Android 16 and is expected to start at around $800 in January 2026. Next, we have the Samsung Galaxy S26 Plus, which may also be known as the S26 Edge. This one will come with a 6.7-inch dynamic AMOLED display with similar improvements in brightness and color accuracy. You'll get a 120Hz display, HDR10+, and a resolution of 1440x3120, protected by Gorilla Glass Victus 3. There's a 12-megapixel punch-hole camera for selfies. The rear setup includes a dual camera system with a wide and an ultra-wide camera, though the exact sensors are still under wraps. It's also powered by the Snapdragon 8 Elite Gen 2 and will come with 12GB of RAM and storage options of 256GB or 512GB, UFS 4.0. The battery is a 4900 mAh unit with 45 dB fast charging and 15 dB wireless charging. It will support 5G, Bluetooth 5.4, Wi-Fi 7, and ultra-wideband. This model will launch with One UI 8 based on Android 16 and is expected to be priced from $1,000 in January 2026. Finally, we have the premium model, the Samsung Galaxy S26 Ultra. This one features a 6.9-inch dynamic AMOLED display, again with improvements to brightness and color accuracy, 120Hz refresh rate, and HDR10+, with a resolution of 1440x3120, and it will be protected by Gorilla Glass Armor 3. There have been reports suggesting that this could feature the first ever under-display camera on an S-series phone, likely an 8-megapixel under-display selfie camera. On the rear, it will come with a quad camera setup featuring wide, ultra-wide, telephoto, and periscope lenses, but the exact sensors are still unknown. The phone will be powered by the Snapdragon 8 Elite Gen 2 in all regions and will come with 12GB of RAM and up to 1TB of storage, UFS 4.0. It's packing a 6000 mAh battery with significant improvements to fast charging. As expected, it will also support 5G, Bluetooth 5.4, Wi-Fi 7, and ultra-wideband. The S26 Ultra will launch with One UI 8 based on Android 16 and is expected to start at $1,300 in January 2026. Overall, it's looking like the Samsung Galaxy S26 series is going to be an exciting release. especially if the Ultra becomes the first S-series phone to feature the under-display camera. Samsung seems to be continuing their strategy of improving and refining their phones, rather than completely redesigning them for the sake of it. And just like all new phones, there will be a major emphasis on software, with AI playing a huge role in the user experience. The launch is still a bit far off, but we can expect plenty of information to leak as we approach the release date. Make sure you're subscribed so you don't miss out on the latest updates.